before we start our lesson, no, we'd like to announce some events that we'll be doing next week. Okay?
Teacher Irina discussed every activities to her students and encouraged them to join. They happily chat with each other, and after the announcement, they proceed to their class.
Now class, you can take your assessment. Yes!
After the class is over, Teacher Irina suddenly remembered the behavior of some of her students earlier. They have a sudden change of behavior and became a little violent. Though Teacher Irina have a deeper understanding of her role as a teacher, she has a hard time because of a sudden change of the behavior of her students. In the afternoon, Teacher Irina brings her students in the garden for their sensory class. The garden was located not that far from the school gate, and students can see what is on the outside of the gate. Among the students of Teacher Irina, she have a happy, friendly, and kind 7-year-old student named Marie. When the class starts, Marie is happily laugh while doing her task, while Teacher Irina is observing the work of her students and giving them praises and encouragement to do their task. Marie suddenly stand up and clean herself and noticed that there's a girl on the gate. Marie slowly walked closer to see who's it and noticed that it is her sister Sonjia. She suddenly ran in. While Sonjia started to walk without even noticing that her sister is running towards her. When Marie reaches the gate, she stops and stands there looking at her sister on the other side of the road. Teacher Irina noticed that Marie is in the gate and ran to her. While Teacher Irina reaches the gate, she sees the oncoming car and Marie is about to run on towards the road. Teacher Irina ran as fast as she can grab Marie's arms. In the other side of the road, Sonjia saw what happened and ran towards her sister.
Marie, do you feel okay? Are you hurt? Do you have a wound? Does your head hurt?
She immediately sat down and helped her sister, and Teacher Irina stand up and they go to a much more safer place.
Sister, don't touch there. It hurts.
I am sorry, Marie. Don't you worry. Teacher Irina will help us to treat your arm. I'm so sorry, Mark. I grabbed your arms too hard. Don't worry, I will help you to make it better.
Teacher Irina informed her manager about what happened and she called the parents of Marie and Sonjia. After Teacher Irina briefly go back to the class and dismiss her students, she lead Marie and Sonjia to her office to wait for their parents. When their parents arrived, Teacher Irina tell and explain to them very carefully what happened. Teacher Irina gave them a reassuring smile and the parents of Marie and Sonjia smile back and go to their daughters and hug them.
Good day everyone, my name is Jaysa Labawan and I'll be answering 2 of the 3 reflective questions. So first is, which principles of the code provide guidance to a teacher about this type of conduct? So in this situation, the case 5 have principle 1.5, which is teachers are always in a professional relationship with their learners, whether at the education setting where they teach or not. So a professional relationship will be evaluated if a teacher touches a learner without a valid reason. Teachers should always consider whether touching a learner is appropriate in their specific teaching context, not definitive. A valid reason would generally include where the touch was consented to and was provided to ensure learner safety or safety of others, support their education, and provide comfort within an appropriate professional relationship. The next principle that guide the situation or the teacher in this situation is Principle 3.2. Teachers are aware of and comply with the legal requirements that pertain to their profession. So teachers must comply with the requirements of the principle of negligence, which includes duty of care. So the next question is, how would Irena's conduct be perceived by the community education setting in children or parents or carriers or families? The community education setting children, parents, carriers, and families can interpret the actions of teacher Irena in two ways, negative and positive. In positive perspective, they will view the action in a good way and think the action that teacher Irena did is an action of saving a life. While in negative perspective, they will view the action as being neglectful, harassing a student, and unprofessional.
Do you think Irena breached these principles? In the stated section above, it is clearly mentioned that Irena's act has never been breached. She did her best to save the pupils from an accident, and it was not her purpose to cause Marie to be sore. Furthermore, following the occurrence, she promptly reported it to the management and Marie parents, who are grateful her conduct, and based on her conduct, Irena followed the code of ethics both of professionally and personally.